Hi everyone, welcome to Workplace TV. So I'm consulting with an attorney down in Florida on a potential pregnancy discrimination case, and it got me thinking, does everyone know what the law says about pregnancy discrimination, and that there even is a law that deals with pregnancy discrimination? It seems that many of you unfortunately don't. I see this for myself firsthand time and time again in my training classes with managers and supervisors. I ask them to list on a piece of paper the protected classes that they are aware of going into training. They almost always list race, age, and sex, but they almost never list pregnancy, especially when there is a mostly male workforce. This is getting a lot of employers into trouble. In just 1 week, the EEOC filed suit against at least 4 employers claiming pregnancy discrimination and settled several others. This might not seem like a big deal at first glance, but the EEOC gets tens of thousands of complaints a year and has the staff to take on only a small percentage of them. For them to take on so many pregnancy discrimination cases shows that this issue is on their radar screen. In fact, it is what they consider an emerging issue, along with related pregnancy accommodation challenges. What are the kinds of cases they file, you ask? Good question. Well, let's see. In one case, a female security guard was fired from her job while on maternity leave. When she tried to return to work, she was told that there were no open positions, but that they would contact her as soon as they had one. In the meantime, they hired a number of male guards. In another case, pregnant employees were fired 3 months into their pregnancies. Apparently, the employee handbook for Bayou City Wings had a policy that specifically instructed managers to fire pregnant employees 3 months into their pregnancies because keeping them working would be irresponsible in respect to her child's safety. The managers in the organization were afraid that they would be punished if they didn't follow orders and fire the women. And in yet another case, another restaurant actually, pregnant women were fired shortly after telling their managers that they were pregnant because their pregnancies caused them to be a liability to the company. And in one last case, too good to pass up, Chemcor, a plumbing products company, has agreed to pay $30,000 to settle charges that it fired Marie, a customer service rep, just hours after she told her supervisor that she was pregnant. The EEOC and the courts are not alone in this quest. The Pregnant Workers Fairness Act was recently introduced in Congress that, if passed, would expand the rights of pregnant women. In a nutshell, it would ensure that pregnant women are allowed the same reasonable accommodations currently available to people with disabilities. What are your thoughts? We'd love to hear them. I'm Lisa Yankowitz, and that's what you need to know today.